Today is June 3rd, 2026. I just got off work. I'm about to go to the gym. And what I want to talk about today is something that's been, kind of on my mind recently. Because, I'm getting close to graduating college. I have one more year. I have an internship. And I'm starting to think about what I want to do when I graduate, work-wise, when I want to go to work. And it's pretty much the topic of chasing, money and kind of doing the thing that makes sense, I guess, versus just living life and just experiencing more rather than grinding, working all the time. So the reason I've been thinking about it so much is just because I don't know what kind of course of action I want to take over these next couple years with my life. Because part of me wants to, right after I graduate school, get a job and have them pay for my master's and just do that because it's more economically reasonable. I'll be getting paid to go to school, but I'll be working, 40 hours a week and then also going to school every day too. So pretty much for 2, 3, 4 years of my life will just be literally going to work, and then doing school when I'm not doing that. So I feel like it'd be kind of like a very, it wouldn't be a fun way to live, And obviously, I know I'm in a situation, that's very, privileged, I guess. A lot of people, don't really have a choice. I have the freedom to do that. But I don't know if I want to do that or, just do my master's, take a year and a half to do it. Don't make any money while doing it. But, maybe take out a few loans. I'll be a year and a half behind in my career, but in my head I'm like, is that really such a bad thing? I don't know, at what point should you keep making choices that are, it just makes sense, it's better for money, it's better for all of this. But it's is that really how you want to live, man? I don't know if I want to, grind day in, day out when I'm young. Because people say, work hard when you're young, so when you're older you can retire early and, have a good time with your family and everything. But I'm like, why can't you just live while you're young too? Maybe not work as hard. I don't want this to come off as me not wanting to work hard. Because I'm willing to, it's just, I don't know if that's the way I want to live, Maybe I want to just relax and just kind of take a slow pace with life and just do the things I want to and take more time to experience that when I'm young. But I don't know. Maybe you could do both. It's just, I'm a little confused on where I want to go with my life at this point. But I am optimistic for my future. But it's just, yeah. I don't know, and I guess if anyone's watching this, maybe you're not in a situation where you have the opportunity to, take life slower and you kind of have to work and grind just because, you need to. So I think since I have the privilege to, take things slow and just live life while I'm young still and do all these things while I'm young as opposed to grinding super hard now so I could do it when I'm older, I think since I have the opportunity, I think that's something that I should not take for granted. So, yeah. Sometimes you just gotta focus on living life rather than doing, what you're told is the right thing to do. Make money now. I don't know, just live, man. I feel like you'll get more out of life that way. Because, when everyone's old, my phone's about to fall. But yeah, that's about the 5-minute mark. So, I guess that's the episode for today. The journal.